as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the red.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
24. Go. 30 left. 13 loop. 11. Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Hey. Tomato. 11. Hey, I'm gun. 11, go, let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Not the best of starts here. We know they're on a 2-game skid. 3 and out. That's not what they had drawn up.
Not even close. And now what you're asking your defense to do is pick you up. And they've had to do that, I'm sure, during this losing streak. Hopefully you've got one of those confident defenses that says, we'll take care of that. Hopefully you'll get back on track soon.
Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
18. 11. Hey, south. Look to hot. Hey, south.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
How's the snap? 19 Texans. 18. That's right. Hey, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. This one caught downfield by Higgins. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Stroud looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Buggy. Oh, ready? Look to hot. 18. That's right. Hey, south.
Now Stroud. Oh, what a read on the outside, as it's intercepted. And the Jags will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man. It's Collins, complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We're talking about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Why Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Okuwebe now. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And down his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Austin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hey, live. Roll.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Hey, 13, Luke. Go. 11. Sink right. 11.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, run. I'm not lying. Silver.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Easy, Ralph. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Already.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Uno more.
Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, Buggy. Hey, uno.
And Stroud now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Look the hot. Hey, south.
Play action. Stroud now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What's up? 19 Texas. Why Tony? 11.
Back to throw again. He'll complete this one to Collins. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. The 30-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All right. 18. That's right.
Stroud sets up the play action. And it'll be intercepted. Now Jones. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
10 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
13, Luke. Luke.
Lawrence will throw. They'll get this out to Tootin. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
A gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Running left is Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hey, Ryan.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. 30 left. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
These are 24.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, no!
They go right back to Singletary. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Singletary, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
Jackson 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's got it up over the 30 to the 41. This 2nd and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw. Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey.
Stroud will try and run it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, no more. 18. That's right.
3rd and goal, Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Elijah Higgins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Texans 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Go. 11. Hey, kill. 13, Luke.
Lawrence. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little super anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Speed left, speed left. Hey, south. 19 taxi.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
All right. 18.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18. What's that? Eleven.
Here's Stroud.
And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel, 35 yards.
And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here's Lawrence.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look the hot.
Here's a give up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now 2nd and 9.
11. Let's go. Go. Thing's right open. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
30 left. 11. Go.
Now Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Hey, James, 13, Lou, 11. Go, let's go. Take right open.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Hey, T. Hey, south.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
19 Texans. 18. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
Stroud looking to throw.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Look the hot. Hey, south.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what did they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at it going for it on 4th down as a failure, but they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Red on red.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Singletary trying the left side. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Hey, run! Son, it's hot. 11, Agate.
Now a handoff running through the middle. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got third and short.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Red on the red. Son, it's hot. 11, Agate. 11. Go. Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Tootin is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
19 Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Stroud working out of the gun. He'll complete this one to Collins.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Oh, ready. 18, hey, stop.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Tony. 11. Hey, uno.
Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
11, I got 30 left. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Same red.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Go. Hey, kill. Go, let's go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to Tootin.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
11 yards for number 11.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashir Tootin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jags have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Breaks through the contact.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And Stroud now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here it is, 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down.
All right. Let the hot. 18. What's up?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
On the red.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, go. Gun. It's like, hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Think right open. Go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
30 left. 13 loop. Loop. Go, go. 11, 11. Coming, I'm coming. Silver.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Hey, kill.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it. We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Go. Sink right open. Oh, 11, 11. Circle. Hot. 11, again. Here we go.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Gun. Lisa 24. Hey, David, go street. 30 left. Go. Hey, kill. Sink right. 13 loop.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Hey, tomato. Go. Sink right open.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. And the Texans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Texans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Y'all cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, so that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow.